Okay, this is just a quick video on a knife I received as a gift some time ago, and I just want to show it off a little bit. This is basically a fixed blade zytel knife, and what that is basically a non-metallic, non-detectable knife. So no metal whatsoever in this knife. It is a solid piece of fiberglass or zytel. This knife is really meant for one reason. It is meant to be a last-ditch self-defense knife. It's not meant for EDC tasks. It's not meant for, cutting wood, cutting strings, anything like that, even though it is actually razor sharp and has a ridiculously sharp point on it, as you can see. The way this is angled, it's to give maximum strength to this blade. If you see this trifold design on the blade, there is a lot of structure. You cannot break this knife. And one of the things about these ABS or zytel knives is they will never, crack or warp or rust or split or anything like that. So you can have a knife like this and you can leave it tucked away somewhere, let's say in an outside shed or in your bathroom or anything like that. You don't have to worry about it ever rusting or anything like that. So, these are, again, they're made to be a last-ditch self-defense weapon. Some people have had problems with these because of the fact that they're non-metallic. They could slip through a metal detector, and that's not something I would ever advise. I think if you ever get caught going through an airport with a knife like this, I think you'd be in serious trouble trying to explain why you have this with you. So it's not something I would ever do. But as my lawyer said when I asked him about this, he said it does depend on what your intent is when you carry a knife like this. So if you're clearly carrying it for self-protection, if you're a business person, if you handle large sums of money and you're on your way to a bank, and for whatever reason a policeman spotted this on your belt, you're probably not going to get in trouble. If you're carrying this and you're caught breaking into someone's house at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get in trouble. So anyway, just want to give you a quick look. This is something that's 7 inches overall, 3.5-inch blade that's from here to the tip, and it comes with this zytel sheath. So it really fits beautifully inside there, just like that. And it clips onto your belt. And this is meant to be a left side carry. So this is supposed to be with your weak hand, you're supposed to be able to draw the knife. And I just attached this little knife lanyard that I got on eBay to it. It's a little long. But so this is not meant to be that's something you're going to be grabbing and, cutting boxes or strings or whatever you do in your daily life. This is going to be something that it's put on your left side, it's discreet on your belt, you cover it up with the shirt, and God forbid you ever need it, and your right hand is preoccupied with the gun or punching or whatever, you can always grab this in an ice pick fashion, which is what it's meant, and do whatever you got to do to get out of trouble. So this is, it's an interesting knife. I'd like to say thank you to the person that gave it to me, who chooses to be anonymous, but you could also see that it has these holes drilled through it, which really prevents it from being heavy. It only weighs 3 ounces, which is, it's very lightweight. And, I have another one, a knife that is a non-metallic knife, and I think I showed this a while ago. This is one of those cold steel Delta darts. And it's the same principle. It's there's no metal on this knife whatsoever, so it's very covert. You can just keep it as is, like this. Some people, will stick them in their sock, and you could literally keep this in your sock down into your shoe and never know it's even there. And God forbid you're ever in a situation where your attacker gets you to the ground. Hopefully you could reach this and pull it out of your sock, and you could stop the attack. This one also comes with a little sheath, which you could attach a lanyard or whatever. I have several of these hidden all around my house, in bathrooms, things like that, outside areas. Sometimes you don't have a gun on you. Where I happen to live, actually, there is a really big coyote problem going on right now. So not that I'd really want to be laying on the floor fighting a coyote, and stabbing him with this. However, if this is the last thing I had, rather than be bitten or have my other dogs attacked, this right to the neck of a coyote, I think would, do the trick. So just giving you a quick look at some metallic covert style knives. Some of them are made out of grivory. That's what Cold Steel calls it. This one was a custom made job. So unfortunately I can't leave you a link or anything, but if you have a need for a non-metallic knife, they're out there. This is just really for my collection, but I do carry it on certain times when I feel I'm going into a dangerous situation. I will put that on my left side belt, and I feel quite protected. All right, so thanks very much for watching. Have a great day, and like always, please like, share, and subscribe.